All right, welcome back to the next episode of the Fresh Squeeze podcast. I'm your host today, Jeremy, here with Justin as usual. And today, our episode's topic is fashion trends. We'll just say in general. I mean, we're gonna be going through some years, but we're gonna do in general. We're gonna see if your fit or outfit is if it's hot or it's not, drip or drown,
Yup.
style or vile.
Oh,
We're gonna see if it is. All right.
we're going from everything people are wearing today back
All the way back then.
all the way back.
All the way back.
We're
Day
gonna-
one.
We're rating
Bear skin.
rating
Not bear. I meant like the animal bear. Okay, that was anyway.
bear skin.
No. Anyway. So what other area to judge outfits is than at school? Okay. I mean, I know that sounds bad, but kids wear all kinds of things to school.
I mean,
that
what better
are
place
terrible.
to just judge people than at school?
I mean, let's be honest, it's true. Especially like, I feel like nowadays, fashion, like most people's, I guess, quote unquote, fashion sense in general, in this day and age, is probably just better than it was in previous years. But like, at least for us in our elementary school years, the early 2000s to the
2010s.
to the 2010s was really, I'd say, an interesting time for clothing. Let's
Yeah.
just put it that way.
Because let me get that correct. You just said that people's sense of style gets better as they age. Is that what you said?
No, I just feel like over time, you know what I mean? Because obviously more different things are popular. So like, I feel like in general, like even if like someone doesn't have a technical sense of style, I feel like the things they would wear would be better than what somebody would wear, like, in the early 2000s. Just because clothes have changed,
okay.
obviously,
Yeah.
over the years, and some things aren't popular. People don't wear the same things anymore,
But
So-
yeah, what I was saying is that, generally, a tween or even a teenager.
Oh, yeah, no.
You look back and you're like, why did I wear that kind of stuff? And you hopefully feel like you have a better sense of style now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, most things that you probably wore when you were first grade to like maybe at least sixth grade was probably pretty weird and pretty cringy. And now you're like, Mom, why did you ever let us go to school like that? But anyway,
Well, that's the perk of having a school uniform.
exactly. Even though I didn't really like it, we had to do it anyway.
And then you would see what you wore on dress down day, and you're like,
Is this what?
I should have just went with the uniform.
And you look at the other kids and you're just like, is this how you dress a normal day life? Is this what you do?
Yeah.
Like, it's so bizarre. All right, anyway, so let's start it off. Justin has already prepared a couple of things that he remembered from his school years that he thought were weird that kids would wear.
Yeah. You want me to go first, or
You can
you
go
want to go
first.
with yours first?
You can go first.
Okay. And then you can just add in any others that I don't mention.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like we said, most people would consider, well, in the moment, you feel like this is the greatest thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
But looking back, most 21st century style is bad in hindsight.
When you're at a young age, I feel like.
Yeah, especially when you're not an adult and you wear these
No,
things.
I don't think all style is bad.
No.
No, but like, everybody when they were a kid wore at least one bad outfit. Unless your parents absolutely dripped you out from day one.
Yeah.
Then you wore some bad stuff.
I'm just saying the generally like super trendy or really like, bandwagon. Hey, everybody's wearing this because it's cool in 2009.
Oh, yeah. What are 2009 people doing right now? Nothing. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that was like peak elementary and middle school.
Yeah.
So, and there's two things I thought of immediately when I thought about terrible fashion that kids wear in school, and one of them was those absolutely horrendous looking chunky sneakers.
I also thought of that. Okay, those are absolutely disgusting.
And I thought of the two brands,
Osiris?
and DC.
Okay, I don't care out there if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, but I used to wear those when I was a kid, or oh, I'm a sneakerhead and those are iconic. No, those are disgusting and I hate them. You look like you're wearing Mario's shoes, okay? You're looking like Sonic with his stick legs.
Oh my god!
And his big red shoes. You're a clown. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest.
No, that's a perfect way to describe that.
What are you doing?
Like we've kind of developed that half of this podcast is just roasting other things that people do. But
yeah, that's all right.
But we will have to roast ourselves a little bit.
Oh,
this
definitely,
episode too.
definitely.
Kind of expose ourselves to those.
Nobody's safe here.
But those shoes were just
They're terrible.
the sizing, the colors,
Yeah, they were terrible.
and I
It's
mean,
like, why do your shoes look
it seems
overweight?
like most kids they just left them untied. Too.
Yeah, it's like not only are they your shoes are bloated, but they're also untied.
Yeah.
It's a problem all around.
So those were pretty ugly. Another thing that I noticed in pretty general kid style in mid 2000s is, I don't know if this was just a local thing or not, or just I observed it enough. Did you ever notice that, kids would wear hoodies to school but rip back the hoods
Those were the dumb. Yeah, and it's like so like the
so that they kind of have like a really grungy looking V-neck to
yeah,
it?
those were so, I'm like, what are you now? Like, hey, I've seen pictures, where like people wear kind of stuff like that to the gym, but it's like that's understandable, like you're not trying to, you just wear something
Trying to get free flowing.
yeah, but no,
Or...
you're at school. Don't wear your ripped, ratty clothes. Like, come on.
But it's not like, this is an old hoodie. They
No,
would purposefully
It would
rip
be
it open.
like a brand new hoodie, and they would just like rip it or cut it, and I'm just like,
so that the edges of the hood are just kind of dangling
yeah,
there.
and then I also see, sometimes they would rip the V-neck area. I'm like, what are you doing?
And ripped jeans are one thing.
Yeah.
That it's been developed more of an actual fashion
yeah,
statement.
okay. I mean, obviously, even though I feel like ripped jeans over the years are more justified.
Yeah.
Only because
as long as they aren't completely
as long as it's not over
the
the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if there's like a little thing on like your knee, I don't, anyways, whatever. But like, if you're out here wearing if you just went to the store and bought a new hoodie and then came home and were like, Mom, where's the scissors? I gotta get going, and you start cutting this thing up. Yeah, you're gone, buddy. You're gone.
It looks terrible.
Yeah.
That's worse than the shoes, I think.
Oh, it is.
'Cause
it depends.
Well, the shoes just look bad intentionally.
That's true.
Whereas you're
but you purposefully did this.
Purposefully did this.
Yeah,
to your
right.
hoodie.
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
Wait. Before we get off, I mean, even though we already kind of got off the top of your shoes, can I just put in the one other one that I thought of?
Okay.
And I hope that I'm not stealing your thunder here, but these were absolutely vile. Okay, and I would always see the girls at school wear these, and I would look, and I'm just like, why are you doing this to yourself? And it was none other than the knee-high Converse.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Disgusting. Why would you want? Okay, one. I like Converse. I still wear Converse. Converse are nice. Not everybody loves a good high top Chuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, but the moment you take that thing and it's halfway up to your knee or up to your thigh, it's like, what are you accomplishing with that? You want to do 50 laces to get your shoe off every day?
I don't even know how you wear those. Yeah.
Or, I don't know if
or
there's
put them on.
I don't know if there's a zipper on the back, but if you wore those, please rethink your choices. Actually, I hope you have, because don't wear those.
You're probably in the streets now.
You're probably in the streets. Anyway,
I'm just saying, some of these fashion statements we're talking about caters to a very specific type of person.
yeah, and it's just like,
And if you probably know what type of person they are. So
and it's like, but still, it was like, not even just people to wear them. Like, who thought that was a good idea to even produce? Like, who at Converse stood there one day and was like, boss, no, high top Converse up to the ankle, not enough. I want these shoes up to my knees.
Yeah.
And you know what? The
Yeah.
boss was like, you know what? Absolutely stellar idea. You get a raise.
Right?
And we're
Like-
putting this into production. Who does that?
it's like, it's not even like it's like a laced combat
No,
boot.
it was literally
it's like a knee-high
50
sock.
laces back and forth. Like, what?
Yeah. I didn't get that
Absolutely
either.
disgusting. And when like not just the black, but kids will wear them in like green and pink and red,
Oh.
and it's like, you're disgusting.
There was kind of a phase where everybody went through colorful laces
Okay,
too.
okay. Now, I can't say I do own a pair of red Converse, but again, the normal high tops, there's nothing wrong with those. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah. No, I'm glad you brought that up too. Okay, now next. I think I might kind of expose you here for this one.
oh shoot, okay.
But I think we're all kind of guilty for this one. It's not so much. It's kind of like a certain type of themed clothing.
Okay, wait. What year though? What year? Are you saying I wore this? What year?
I'm gonna say we kind of both wore it.
What year though? Like when?
It was probably from like probably peak was like 2010 to 2015.
Okay, all right. I mean, I feel like that's just far away enough, but that's also not. It's only 6 years ago at least. At the end.
Like it's definitely died off
Oh
now.
gosh, just put it out there.
But
say
it was kind of I was like, why is everybody into this? It was the clothing or merchandise that had bacon and mustaches on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Separately though.
I will say that. Well, we never had anything. We never had anything bacon or mustached.
I definitely wore bacon themed clothing.
Don't you have a belt that looks like bacon?
I have a belt and I had a couple shirts.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I ever did. I'm not because I'm trying to make
feel
myself look good here.
Yeah,
but did I? Like honestly, I don't remember.
I feel like you were kind of into the mustache thing.
Well, yeah, but no, I can tell you right now. I remember. Okay, again, I'm not trying to call people out, but like I feel like a lot of the times, it was like, I would see these girls at school. Yeah, and it would just be like a white shirt. Yeah, with mustaches
and
plastered all over
it. It was mostly girls.
It was, dude.
Like they have the little coin purse.
Yeah,
with mustaches
or they'd
on
have
it.
a little like beret thing, mustache, and it's like, huh?
It's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Back then, kids were like, haha, look, you got.
Haha, I'm a 12-year-old with a mustache. I'm the Pringle guy.
So it's funny as a kid, but now I'm like,
Yeah, that was. I know. I know. What's funny is, other people feel the same because I see posts on Instagram sometimes, and it's like, why did we all collectively think this was a good idea?
Yeah.
And it shows pictures of that.
Like, it's not inherently terrible. It's just kind of like why was this such a big merchandising trend?
Yeah.
So
that one is definitely weird.
It's on a different level strange. So yeah. This is more of probably just my personal opinion. But I didn't have any interest in it when I was a kid, and I definitely wouldn't wear it now. I
know what you're gonna say, but say it.
Anything that was Aeropostale
I
themed.
knew it, bro. Okay, top 10 most overrated brands of all time
is Aeropostale.
Aeropostale. Oh my goodness.
Everybody's got the hoodies and the shirts. It's just plastered all over.
But no, I think this goes along with like the whole like ripped hoodie thing. Is why is it that all the times you would see like a T-shirt or a hoodie with the Aeropostale thing, it would almost be like the logo. Obviously it's like embroidered, but it would be like like flaky, not flaky, but like and I'm like, why does it look like
not
that?
quite like a patch, but it had like really flaky stitching.
Yeah. Honestly, like there is nothing about that brand that has ever appealed to me, and here's why. I remember, like this was like 2 or 3 years ago. I remember, we went to the mall with some friends. I think you were there.
I've been there like maybe once or twice.
Yeah, we went to the mall with some friends, and we were bored, so we were like, you know what, let's just go in the Apostle store. We walked in. I have literally never in my life been so uninterested in an entire store immediately. I walk in, and like to me, I feel like the whole store, is stuck in like 2011.
Yeah.
Like the colors have been the same since then. The styles have been the same since then, I feel like. And I walk in, I'm like, wow, can I not get a single piece of clothing that does not say Aeropostale across my chest, arm, leg,
exactly,
butt, everything? Like what?
Because first of all, what does that even mean?
I don't know.
Aero means what? Space, and postal means
I'm going postal.
I'm going postal in space.
But like, I don't know. But like, and see, I wouldn't have as much of an issue. I feel like some brands. They do like minimal, especially nowadays. They do minimal, logos. For example, like let's a couple examples. Like Hollister, they've got the bird logo thing, or American Eagle, they've got their thing, eagle. Or even brands like Vans and Converse, they've got their thing. Where it might be just be like a little pocket design, like a little design on a pocket. But then
nowadays it's definitely toned down.
Yeah, honestly, minimal clothing nowadays is so good. But then here's their brand still plastered across the entire piece, across the entire item.
Yeah,
it's like, do y'all not see what the trend is right now? Like,
get with it.
Because I'm gonna keep it real. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw someone, and I bet you in the last like 5+ years wearing Aeropostale.
That's kind of true.
How are they still in business? Who's buying it? Are you buying it out there? Is this you listening right now? Are you a sole provider?
Right. Yeah. Because when it comes to branded clothing, I don't like any of the ones that really, plaster it.
No.
I like American Eagle clothing, but
Yeah.
with minimal logo.
Yeah, like I'm still not gonna wear, like, I have a couple American Eagle shirts and like jackets, but I'm not gonna wear something that says American Eagle across the front. Not gonna happen.
maybe if they have their little logo on it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's just not gonna happen. Like most of the time, I don't even care what brand it is. I don't care if it's Nike, Aeropostale, anything. I don't want it plastered across the front.
Yeah,
usually.
I'm not really a brand representative person.
And I think, especially most people our age, I feel like definitely agree that, like I said, minimalistic clothing nowadays is just
Yeah.
what's good, Because I mean, you don't want to be all sponsored out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's not
So
gonna happen.
that's how I feel about that. It's something I was never into.
Yeah, I feel that.
But a lot too many people wear. And here's one that everybody thinks is terrible, but
Mhm.
a certain type of people do this anyway. Pajama pants in public.
Okay, these people should be institutionalized and tagged as criminals.
Like, it's.
I know, but we have to put it out there. Okay, now.
No, we're talking about the baggy.
We're talking about Cookie Monster pajama pants right
That's
now.
what I'm
okay?
talking about,
If
too.
you have gone to Kroger, Walmart, etc., and Cookie Monster sweatpants, please seek help. Please, I'm telling you right now.
Bro, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Like,
Okay, now
I'm not just talking about flannel pants.
No.
I'm talking about the brightly colored cartoon SpongeBob Cookie Monster ones.
And now I will say there is a difference between going to the store in sweatpants and
Yeah.
pajama pants. I would rather see someone or go myself to the store in sweatpants, because at least those are usually darker colors.
Yeah.
They're I mean, they're obviously stretchy, but they're normal looking. There's not going to be any crazy designs. Whereas, as we said, pajama pants, well, they are for bedtime, because
They're for bedtime.
They are your pajamas.
You
for
wear
a
them
reason.
in your bed.
Are you sleeping in Kroger? I don't think so.
Because, even though you should still hold yourself to a high standard of shopping attire, wearing, a nice pair of sweatpants and joggers is not as bad.
Yeah,
Nearly
as long as you
wearing
don't wear your super
pajama
baggy
pants.
ones. Like, there's some joggers that I will only wear at home, and some, like, yeah, if I have to run into Kroger's, or if I'm running into, I don't know, Target real quick, that's fine, because they are still presentable looking, and they don't make me look like a dirtbag. I don't know.
Just like, have some
some self decency.
some decency. But I think we can really quick just let it be
We're
known
just
that-
absolutely calling out Walmart shoppers right now. Okay.
Yeah. I think this is a little bit off topic, but we can agree that the debate between that joggers are better than regular sweatpants.
And every single way possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fit, the look,
Yes.
the comfort
The
level,
comfort
even.
level, yeah. Superior.
Supi-
If you don't have yourself a pair of joggers, go out and get yourself some.
Do yourself a
Okay.
favor.
Get them on. You can get them anywhere now.
Yep.
Because they're popular.
I'm gonna probably be getting some more of this
I know you can never have too many joggers.
this winter season.
I live by that motto.
So
Anyway.
I kind of go along with the same thing of just having really trashy pant appearances. This was more, probably 10 years or so ago when
Mhm.
everybody was just saggy pants.
Saggy pants. Yeah.
The underwear and the boxers are showing. This is obviously the same type of culture, quote that of people that are doing this, but like, come on, like, you don't need to be showing everybody what's going on there.
No, and honestly, people don't even really do that anymore.
Yeah, I was just thinking that surprisingly.
It was so prevalent for so long, and then now I'm just like, I don't really see that anymore.
I was thinking that surprisingly, people wear belts now. So.
Yeah, I mean, people discovered the invention of the belt. I know it came out 5 years ago, but it's really nice.
Yeah. It revolutionized. I think when Pants on the Ground came out.
Oh my gosh.
That's when everything changed.
It literally was a turning point for America. Oh my god.
Everybody was like, maybe we should listen to
You know
this
what?
guy.
You are looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Okay. it's just straight facts.
So we just had to mention that. 'cause
Yeah, actually, yeah, that kind of.
that is the definition of trashy.
Like I remember during high school, because I mean, even at our technical school, where we still had uniform per class, but like, even then, like, I mean, obviously there were some kids who still you could still see it side to a degree,
Yeah.
but it wasn't the whole, oh my goodness, my pants are around my ankles.
You gotta walk around with one hand on the waist.
Yeah,
and
if
then,
you gotta walk around and you can always have to hold your pants up, that's the first sign.
I don't see where the comfort is there.
I don't see
or
either.
the ease of wearing.
I mean, in case you need to do like a quick break dance, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, all right.
Anyway,
that one's actually very true.
that one that is not condoned at all. Some of these have opinions, but it's like,
Just don't do that.
once again, have some self-respect.
Yeah.
And this is the last one I have, and then we can see what you got. The last one I thought of is kind of another merchandising idea.
Mm-hmm.
Is Monster Energy outfits.
Okay. People named Kyle.
Yeah, he's punching some drywall. over
Yeah,
here.
no, if you like, oh my gosh. Again, not gonna say anything, but there was definitely a certain type of person.
like
but-
all of these.
Yeah, and like, people would come to school, kids come to school. Yeah,
The big green M.
and no, it's all, but thing is, why do I feel like the shirts were always baggy? Like they never fit these people right.
Yeah.
It's like, did they run out of your size? Like what? Don't buy it. Like, these kids would come to school in these Monster Energy shirts, yeah, big ol' M, or they'd wear the hats, and it's like, okay, that it's if this brand if you made this brand your personality, then
Yeah. I feel like you should only be wearing that if you're like
now people that wear it that are okay. Like, for example, I know like a bunch of like, whether it's like race car drivers,
That's what I was gonna
or
say.
like dirt bike,
Like
ATV,
motocross
people that are sponsored by these
because they're being
brands.
sponsored.
Yeah, and so obviously you're gonna see them in these branded shirts, drinks, and foods and whatnot,
Yeah.
and that is okay. But if your name is Kyle and you're walking down the street and you're wearing a Monster Energy shirt in 2021, please change your wardrobe.
Yeah. That's okay. So, anything I leave out? Anything that is really ingrained in your mind from these days?
I mean, nothing that like jumps out at me. I feel like after we're done, I'm probably gonna think about something.
Yeah.
But I just feel like most of the time it was people with shoe problems. I feel like shoes were always
Yeah.
since the two things I thought of were shoes. But yeah, that's about much to that. So now that we have talked about some horrific things that people have worn at school, now we're gonna be talking about different trends, different like fashion trends that people have worn, not just at schools or you just like
Casual attire?
casually through the years, through the decades, and what should
Through
come
the centuries.
through the centuries, if you will, and what should
The millennia?
the most okay, what should and shouldn't come back.
Okay.
All right, Justin.
You start first.
I'll start. Okay.
I mean, if you want, we can make this somewhat chronological. But
All right, I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. I think it would absolutely be so awesome if we just go straight back to like, well, I'm talking like 1930s,
Yeah.
40s. I want to pull up somewhere in a nice suit coat with like the coattails. Okay, I mean, if you didn't already know, I really like bow ties, bow tie attire, top hats.
even top. So we're going high class.
We're going high class. Okay, I want to roll up looking like that.
You saying like
Not everywhere, but like
you want to go out to dinner and that, or
I'd go out somewhere. I don't know the occasion, but
you want to go to the opera?
I'll get on my yacht in that outfit. That's what I'll do, and then I'll go to the opera.
Like like some.
I'll go to Monaco in that outfit.
There we go. I definitely can appreciate some.
Okay, maybe not the top hat, but I just think they're cool.
Some early 20th century attire.
Bowler hats.
Yeah. Even though nowadays most people are like, I don't want to wear something fancy everywhere I go, which for today's culture that's unnecessary.
Yeah, it really is.
But back then, all men wore button shirts and coats. Women wore dresses. It was a nice culture.
Yeah, it was. Everybody looked presentable.
I would say, yeah. I would definitely say I like the Great Gatsby look.
Oh, that's peak. That's,
You know?
that's good stuff right there. Yeah,
If you watch the DiCaprio movie, he's got some great fits.
yeah.
He's got the he wore tan suits.
Oh, I was even thinking like
and-
Sherlock Holmes era. I mean, that's kind of what they were too.
That's
I know
that's
that's
a little
older.
bit. That's older.
I know that's older, but I mean, I know it's not 19, but 30s. But I know, but still, they kind of still wear the same thing. Kind of, the suit, sometimes the hat. Just that. I just love that era. It's so nice.
Yeah, if you want to go maybe about 40 years backwards, so like Victorian London or whatever.
Oh, that's yeah. That's good. That's good.
That's yeah.
Then I really look like the Monopoly guy.
Would you wear a monocle?
Only if I could pass go.
There we go.
What about you? What's a outfit style you think should or shouldn't come back? Actually,
Yeah.
So, I mean, mine. Okay, I would say with mine, maybe not all of it should come back, but
Yeah.
in aspects.
I agree with the whole theory that people need to have a higher
Standard
of dress.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't want to live in that time period,
No,
I
neither do I.
definitely appreciate their way of life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely agree there. Anything from within like the last 30, 40 years should
not
probably
come back.
die.
Okay, there's that saying.
Anything after 1960 should not come back.
Yeah, and like they said, if you wore it in its first time running being popular,
Yeah.
you can't wear it again.
Yes, yep.
So our parents and our grandparents, if something was popular in their age and let's say it's come back, no, can't wear it.
Mhm.
Your time, you had your time.
Younger people nowadays, they maybe acid wash stuff
Yeah.
or
Okay, I know a lot. I love acid wash stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'm not gonna lie. I have a couple shirts like that. I have a couple of hoodies like that.
there is specifically stonewash.
Stonewash, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or well, I think more specifically the acid tie dye. So that kind of look. Too.
Okay.
I love that style.
So yeah. So anything you got 60s, which is kind of what do you call it? Stereotypically call it the psychedelic decade. then you got disco, and then you got in the 70s retro rock in the 80s.
I'll tell you right now, bell bottoms don't come back. They should not come back.
Yeah, I think like we said, the washes are pretty much the only good things from the 80s that should come back.
And I mean these are already kind of. I mean I'd say these are already back, but and I know they were really popular in I think the 80s and 90s, but like jean jackets and stuff. Obviously those are popular. I love jean jackets. I got 2 of them. Who doesn't love a good jean jacket?
Yeah.
I feel like those are kind of always been popular though.
I mean, jean jacket styles come and go.
Yeah. Okay, now yeah. But so what is something that you wish should or shouldn't come back?
Let me think about that. Because we could even think, outside of the country.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about maybe, let's go to, even though I know you have a likening to this, how about some maybe some early Asian Chinese fits?
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah.
You trying to wear a kimono?
Honestly, it would be cool. Yeah, like some feudal Japan type stuff. Yeah, like kimonos and there's another word for them. I don't know what the other word is, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying necessarily I would wear that, but it's a nice looking cultural thing.
I mean, but there are still people still wear those.
Well, yeah,
like in Japan but for nice occasions.
Yeah.
So those I feel like obviously nowadays we're not gonna wear we're not gonna pull up like I said in a coat and top hat for a nice occasion. Mm-hmm. But people over there, they still do their more older cultural clothing. So
yeah, thinking about kind of maybe 19th century Chinese outfits, you should talk about the samurai thing you were talking to me about one time.
I was telling Justin, so I really like just history and Asia and Japan and stuff, and I was telling Justin how I think it's crazy how this does pertain to clothing, how it's crazy how today some people might look at Japan and be like, wow, that's one of the most technologically advanced countries
nowadays.
Some people might think that, which it is really. They're really far ahead. They have a lot of cool stuff. But I told Justin how it's crazy how, not even like barely 100 years ago was
Yeah, 150 years ago.
yeah
Maybe.
like
Yeah.
like they were still wearing some of these things, like we said, like kimonos and other things as normal day outfits, like every day. And even like not even like, I mean, it might, like 150 years might sound far, but and like on the timetable it really isn't. Like
It only puts you in like 1880s,
yeah
90s.
and like in the 1890s and 1880s, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was when they still basically had like samurai
Yeah.
as like their actual police force, which
Pretty
is
much,
which
yeah.
is so cool.
That's
Because
awesome.
so instead of a cop, you still have their samurai army with their armor. So that was a popular wardrobe of the time for that job.
Yeah.
So that's just really cool to me, how that it wasn't even that long ago, how they were still in that era, and they wore that. But then now, look at them now. So I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I definitely think
It's really
that's cool.
interesting.
How, over in America we had, industrial revolution. We've got the modern political injustice system, and then you go over there,
Yeah.
and it's like how it has been for thousands of years beforehand.
Yeah, and then just now, within the past 150 years, they've really changed a lot of their things up. But yeah,
Yeah, so
it's crazy.
I thought that was a cool point. you
Yeah,
brought
it's really
up.
interesting. I like to read about it. But now I think one outfit that we both wanted to talk about. Now this definitely should not come back, but I just think they're hilarious. Well, maybe they should come back. What do you think, Justin? I think that some absolutely fire 1700s fits should come back. Like, I want to pull up
And some George Washington
and
stuff.
some actual George Washington Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Some Jim Norrington
I want
stuff.
to pull up as a Jim Norrington fit, okay? Jim Norrington's a character for Pirates of the Caribbean. And
Powdered wig and all?
Oh, dude, I'm pulling up powdered wig, bright blue jacket. I'm with the curly coattails. I'm telling you,
Frilly shirt.
you're about to see me in these. I don't know what those pants, and it was like baggy at the thighs up, but then down it was just like a sock.
It was like a little poof.
Yeah, it was like a little poof at the thigh. When
Yeah.
it went up, and then you got the absolutely George Washington 12s on your feet there. You know what I'm saying? Like the shoes went crazy.
Hey, them dudes looked at those fits and went, "Yo,
They
it's
went-
fire!"
Yo, this is a cold fit.
I'm about to pick up all the colonial women
All
with
the
this.
colonial women about to go crazy over this outfit. Man, those were good times.
Yeah,
We're really born in the wrong era,
Uh,
and we're in the wrong time period.
we
Justin.
really could have been absolutely
absolutely iced out.
revolutionarily dripped out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
But-
revolutionary drip. Woo!
But otherwise, clothing at that point was pretty bland.
It was pretty bland. I mean, realistically, I feel like only like the rich and like the government people wore those outfits. Other than that, you were just like, here's your
Sackcloth.
well, that wasn't sackcloth, but it was just like, here's your dirty button-up shirt and your trousers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was
Like,
all button-ups and trousers.
Yeah.
And
here's some shoes.
some what's an old word for shoes? Some loafers.
Some loafers. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, those shouldn't come back. But I think it would
No.
be absolutely hilarious if it did.
Can you imagine like Joe Biden wearing that?
Yo, can I see that? Wait, for the 4th of July, can he wear that? That'd be so funny. Oh man.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I definitely wanted to touch on that. But really, it shouldn't come back.
No, it shouldn't. Absolutely not. It would just be so funny.
But, go forward, another 100 years or so.
And
after
they'll be
that.
like, and they'll be talking about, man, you see this? Did you see what those crazy people wore in those 2020s? Absolute distaste.
Yeah.
Like,
not saying
not saying that style is bad now, but obviously,
but it's
throughout the years, people's views and opinions on things change.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, not everything about right now is great either.
no, I mean, I can't really think of anything that's like.
I mean, if you look at like modern fashion shows or what celebrities are wearing, it's just all, they're like, we have a status that we want to show off, so we can literally wear whatever we want.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some like, like just like some model stuff out there, and I'm just like, what? It's like, I'm like, what? Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna call it like companies like the really high like posh companies like Gucci and Balenciaga and Louis Vuitton, like not like their normal everyday stuff, but like the stuff that they show in commercials for like their models and stuff. I'm like, it looks like you're wearing a giant crouton or something, or like a giant fortune cookie. Like, what are you wearing?
Like,
it's like, oh, you're wearing an umbrella. It's like,
yeah.
what?
I know, like, some fashion shows are meant to be just like an artistic statement,
Which that's fine, but like if you're actually trying to market this to the normal public, one, you're charging $800 for to wear an umbrella, okay, as your shirt, and two, it's like, what is this? You know?
Yeah, I think this is a perfect segue into what we wanted to talk about
Hype
next.
beast culture.
The dang hype beasts.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them?
Now, okay, I think hype beasts have their place in society. Okay,
A very small place.
a very small place, but okay, because now, obviously, now for those who aren't familiar, if somebody's a hype beast, basically it's somebody who only who, and I'm not trying to call anybody out, but like who only spends money on like the really high quality, like popular fashion brands, the really expensive ones that are shown today.
Like
you know?
we said, yeah.
Like, so like, again, no shots at anybody, but you know, if you're only wearing like Gucci, Balenciaga, Supreme, Bape,
Yeah. You
Off-White,
trying to get drepped out in Bape?
like if you're just wearing those exclusively and every item that you're wearing is one of those, you are a hype beast.
Which we're not saying that in necessarily a positive or negative way. You just are a hype beast.
You are a hype beast. If you want to dress like that, do your thing. Do I think it looks good? Usually not.
Yeah.
But because you're spending way too much money on that outfit.
And usually, not only is it absurdly expensive,
Yeah.
it's pretty... Some of it's pretty regular looking stuff.
Yeah,
like a $500 t-shirt.
Okay. So for example, this company Balenciaga, really high quality company, they just did a collaboration with this game Fortnite. Okay, and the t-shirt, it was a white t-shirt, and in like black blocked lettering across the front.
It's got the
title of the game
title.
Fortnite. And then I'm sure it had some sort of just like little Balenciaga insignia on it.
For like
the shirt was $400, and it was a white T-shirt with black text on it. $400 T-shirt, and they were limited time.
Sure, they might have made it out of nice materials, but that is the definition of just a hype beast type of clothing.
Yeah, like I have no issue. Like, now I'm not saying I'm spending hundreds of dollars, but like I have no issue spending, a little bit extra on a T-shirt or a pair of pants or a hoodie if it's gonna last me,
Honestly, when it comes to something for like a t-shirt, I'm not paying more than like $30.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna buy $70 for a t-shirt. Yeah, but it's like, if it's like, I'm not gonna say, I have a lot of hoodies, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I've bought hoodies that could be considered, like, I'm not saying I've spent like $500, but more than $60, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, if it's a nice brand and nice stuff and you're gonna wear it, then that's fine with me. But yeah, that much for the one t-shirt, it's like, no way, I'm gonna just go get a t-shirt from the store.
Yeah,
like,
you may not even know the difference between getting the Balenciaga Fortnite and going and buying a Hanes shirt.
Exactly.
So.
I'll make it myself. I'll slap the Fortnite logo on the front. I'm pretty sure they sell those at the stands at the mall.
Yeah.
And like,
same with Supreme.
With Supreme. Like, I don't hate Supreme personally. I wouldn't wear it, but same thing. Yeah. I mean, if you're just getting
it's like, its whole title and kind of visual style doesn't appeal to me.
No.
So.
And I mean, like, brands like Supreme and Off-White and Babe and those, they really have like a hold on like the I'm not gonna say our generation, but I feel like the generation after us. So like kids right now that are like 15 to like 18, I feel like they really have a hold on people that age.
They think, wow, I really want to get this stuff someday.
Yeah, well, because they see all these like, these social media influencers wearing all this stuff. Well, yeah, because they probably get sent it for free because they can advertise it, or they make dumb amounts of money so they can buy it anyway. So that's what they want, and it just doesn't look good.
That's also the other thing that fuels it is the influencer
culture. Yeah,
that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother episode. But like, yeah, I mean, especially, I mean, hype beasts though aren't just clothes. It's anything. Like shoes are another big thing.
But the shoes, even though it gets really crazy, I understand that.
I have way more respect for shoe people than I do for like normal clothes hype beasts.
Because you can get, even though they're expensive, you can get some genuinely cool looking limited shoes.
No, so yeah, so like for example, last year there was this pair of Air Jordans. It was like retro. I think they were Jordan 1s, I think, and the high top ones, and they were doing a collaboration with the clothing brand Dior, which is a very also another posh high quality company, and they were selling the shoes limited amounts. The shoes were unbelievably expensive. Obviously, only people with that kind of money are going to buy them. But I don't know why, in my mind, like, I feel like that is more justifiable to me than that. Because, one, these were a limited time, like, shoe. I actually really liked the shoe because they were, like, white. And they had these hints of, like, light blue and gray. And they had the logo on it. So they looked nice. But, something about that. And plus, even expensive shoes usually look really good. Like, there's shoes that I would like to have.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're too expensive, but they look nice.
Sure.
But
yeah, even though most of those are more of like kind of a collector's item shoe, I still think that shoes in general is still something that you should invest in anyway.
Yeah, well,
you should always have a nice pair of shoes.
Yeah, I think shoes are something that you should be okay spending a little bit more on.
Yeah.
Now, again, I'm not saying drop $500 on your shoes, but like, I'm just saying, like you need to buy shoes that are going to last you a couple of years. You can't buy these shoes then have them dip out 6 months later.
Like even for a basic pair of shoes, like $75 to $100 isn't really
that much, especially if you wear them. Not even, I mean, especially every day. That's not even that much. Like they're gonna get wore out. You know.
So
like I'm gonna keep a rule. My black Converse, realistically, I shouldn't wear them anymore because they're basically the sole in them is basically non-existent. But I remember, I think that they were like $60 or something like a couple years ago. I've had them for years. Okay.
Honestly, I feel like that's average for an everyday shoe.
Yeah, I've had them for probably 4+ years, maybe 3. And are they beaten to death? Absolutely. But I mean, I can still wear them technically, and I still do sometimes. But like, so I mean, I feel like I've definitely got my money out of those shoes, for example. Yeah.
So after that, would you consider yourself a hype beast?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
You're a hoodie hype beast.
Okay. Well,
you're a little bit of one.
Okay, I'd say I'm a little bit only with hoodies. I like hoodies and crew necks and jackets. I do love them. I won't lie. I have too many, but
it's not like you're vowing to one sponsor.
I'm not. I'm not here sponsored out and my full Supreme outfit.
Yeah.
I didn't drop $2,000 on one outfit.
No.
That I'm gonna wear one time.
That's unnecessary.
That's absolutely unnecessary.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, are there any other like clothing styles today that you think are just bad in your opinion?
Yeah. For things, I mean, we kind of made fun of modern fashion designers in general, but
well, yeah, I mean, you said like if they're doing a model show, it's like art as a form of art,
which is what they mostly are.
Then by all means, do your thing, make it look outlandish and crazy. But if you're trying to actually sell this to the public, then it's some of this stuff. I know for some people who really have like an eye or a knack for that, they might be really into it, But for me, some of this stuff I just don't really like. Obviously, I'm like I would never wear that, and some of it just doesn't look good to me. Now, there are things that I've seen that I was like, that looks weird, but on some people it just looks better because some people just pull it off better, So
I don't know if I can think of anything like actually specific that I could go out and see someone wearing right now that I'd think like that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But there is just kind of some general fashion culture things where I'm like, I'm not into that.
Yeah. You know what? One thing that I've hated for a long time, and it's still popular today, if not more popular than it was, is now everybody in my family at least knows this. Justin, my mom, and my dad probably. Everybody knows that I think anything corduroy is disgusting. Okay, and I'm you may have worn this when you were a kid, or maybe you're wearing it now, and you know what? That's okay. Do your thing, but I remember since we had to wear, school, like uniform pants, they just had to be black, black nice pants. And I usually like to wear kind of like they were just like black khakis or whatever. But I remember a couple times, whenever they were dirty, my mom had bought us, yeah, these black corduroys or even tan, because we were allowed to wear tan pants too. And there's just something about like the texture of like, why are they rippled?
I don't really understand what the point.
Yeah,
of
like they're
the
rippled
texture
and they
is.
feel like I'm wearing like I don't even know what it like. It's not velvety, but like the touch of it is weird how it feels. I think they just look weird. And now like people our age that do like that are really into like fashion, I see them wearing like corduroy pants and corduroy jackets. Like why would you ever wear a jacket that's corduroy? It blows my mind. I even saw a corduroy bucket hat recently online. I was like, that's absolutely vile. And I don't know. I just will. You will probably never catch me wearing anything corduroy. And if you do, something must have happened to me to have a severe change of heart. So
Yeah. One thing that let's touch a little bit on like modern dressy culture, mostly for men.
yeah,
Suits are pretty streamlined
skinny
nowadays.
suits, get them out of here.
Yeah, it could fit the right model type guy, but for the every guy person, you don't need to wear a skinny suit.
No, like there's nothing wrong with like slim suits, because I mean, I'm a skinny guy.
We're slim guys.
We're slim guys, so I gotta wear something that I can't be looking like a Minecraft character all blocky. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be wearing a baggy suit. So you gotta wear something that fits your body type, which for us is slimmer suits. So.
But yeah, one thing we've seen, I want to know your opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the trend of men wearing dress shoes that are almost kind of like slippers and there's no socks with them?
I think I know who you're talking about. I've seen a couple celebrities and recently wear them. I mean,
I feel like it works for the right person.
I don't like me. I wouldn't wear it, but I don't think they don't necessarily look good, but they don't look bad. But there's definitely like I can think of at least 2 actors in my head that I've seen wear it and they look good.
Yeah.
So I think it depends on the person.
If you have that kind of hold on society.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Tom Holland or Simu Liu, you can wear it.
I can definitely see Ryan Gosling doing that.
Oh, probably. Yeah. Actually, he can do anything he wants.
He can do anything he wants.
He can wear anything we said in this episode and it would be okay with me.
Would you let him wear slipper dress shoes and a corduroy jacket?
You know what? If he wanted to, he'd go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I think that's all I can think of.
Yeah, I think that is too.
My clothing critiques today.
Yeah.
So, got anything else on the clothing mind?
I mean,
or does that wrap it up?
I think we're good. I think we said what we need to say. Get our opinion and views out there. Again, if you wear any of these things, don't let me or Justin divert you from wearing them, but just let you know that in the back of your mind, we will always be disappointed.
It's, as you can see with this progressive podcast, we're helping people unload things that are just not acceptable in society
like
anymore.
you said, you learn something every week. I mean, this is basically your weekly life lesson. You learn life lessons on Fresh Squeeze.
You tune in, you're like, what's they gonna teach me about this week? Maybe they don't think this is cool anymore. It's out.
Oh, Fresh Squeeze said it's not cool. Get it out.
We set the
bar.
We set the bar of style and I guess coolness standards.
Like, they said on Fresh Squeeze, I gotta see this movie, or they said I can't wear that anymore. Oh, it's gone.
It's like when, who knows, Beyonce's wearing something. They're like, oh my gosh, we all gotta get this
Beyonce's
now.
wearing it. We gotta wear it too. I mean, I might wear it. I'm not, but yeah.
I mean, there we go. Yeah. Speaking of hypebeast clothing, check out our merchandise line.
Not hypebeast, but an actually minimalistic designs. Like we said,
for affordable prices.
Affordable prices, designs that people like. Affordable, not $400 Fortnite shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
Yo, this is the call though. Even though we're not necessarily supporters for hypebeast, if any of them,
if any of those companies want to collab with us,
say
less. I'm down. I'm a sellout. I'll sell some hypebeast stuff. I'll get a quick bag for that.
I mean, everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price. Hey, Gucci. I mean, you trying to trying to reach out, DM us. You know what I'm saying?
we trying to do a collab and promote their new movie.
Yo, I would though. Actually, see us on the red carpet, wearing the merch. Peep it.
Yo!
Oh my gosh, actually fit it out. Oh my goodness.
I love that idea.
It'd be too good. All right, Gucci, hit us up, or we'll hit you up first.
I want to walk the carpet
With Adam Driver.
With Adam Driver in my
like,
Fresh Squeeze / Gucci.
Oh my goodness, and have him wear it too. It'd be so good.
Oh my gosh, if I could have Adam Driver wear our merch.
We've made it. You know, once you get Adam Driver to wear what you've made, you've officially made it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's all we have to say for this episode, and it is time to wrap it up.
Okay.
So
wrap it.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Thank you again for tuning in and listening. Hopefully you learned some things. Remember to check us out on Instagram, where we always post any updates about the show or when the next show is coming out. Remember to follow us on either Spotify or YouTube, wherever you listen, and check out our website. Other than that, I think that's all we got. Until then, we will see you next week. Goodbye.